one. What is actually the energy? Energy is the ability to do work or cause a change. Ability to do work. Like if you are running, you are doing your homework, it means you are working and you have the energy to do that work. Sun is the main source of energy on the earth. This we know that the plants need sun energy to make their own food. Like if there is no sun, plant will not able to grow. And sun energy can be used, and or the sun have the many effects. For example, I can give you one more example. Like we discussed in the class about the water cycle, and I explained in the class. And in the water cycle, what will happen in the star, that the sun heats up the water and water start to evaporate, then the clouds form and then the rain, and this cycle will continue. So this water cycle also depend upon the sun energy. There are different kinds of energies, or the forms of energies, like light energy, the energy we can see. Electrical energy is the movement of the electric charge. We will discuss it in the last slides. Mechanical energy, that motion or position gives to an object. Sound energy is simply the energy, like you can hear. Potential energy, the stored energy, is called the potential energy. Like look at this picture here, the ball is at this position, so it has stored energy over there, and this ball have stored energy, that is called the potential energy. Low potential energy, high potential energy. Stored energy, simply stored energy, is called the potential energy. Kinetic energy is the energy due to motion, and chemical energy is the stored energy in the food, fuels or batteries, that is called the chemical energy. This how energy travel I explained in the class in very detail on the board by making the picture and telling you about the trout crest, that energy or travel in the form of the waves. Only the light energy travel in the straight line. Sound energy travel in the form of the wave. And I explained in the class that this raised part of the wave is called the crest, the lower part trout, and middle of the crest or the trout is called the midpoint, and the distance between the two crests or the two consecutive trouts are called the wavelength. So the parts of the wave is the crest, trout, midpoint, and the distance between the two crests. This crest and this crest is called the wavelength, or this trout, the next trout, or the next is like this. This is the wavelength of the energy. Energy can change from one form of energy to another form of energy. Like if we give an example of electrical energy converting into the sound energy, if you have a Bluetooth speaker, what will happen? How you will charge it? You plug in that electrical energy. When you plug in, is stored in the form of chemical energy in the battery of your speaker, and that chemical energy, when you turn on, that will convert into the sound energy. Another example of transferring the chemical energy to the kinetic energy is you eat the food, anything you eat that have the chemical energy, and when you start running or moving, that chemical energy from your food is transferred into the kinetic energy, because I told you that kinetic energy is the energy of the due to motion. Okay. Next, for example, electrical energy to light energy, it's simple. Like when you turn on the bulb, that electricity or electrical energy is transferred into lighting up your bulb or the light. What is the light energy now? It's simply the energy you can see. Light travel in a straight line. Three important things related to the light is that light can be reflected, refracted and absorbed. Reflected light or reflection means bounce off. What does it mean? That light travel in a straight line. It travels through the medium. You can say medium is anything medium you can say anything through which the light or the sound passes. Okay, so the light, when for example this window glass is a medium, this mirror is a medium, or from wherever the light pass, air, these are the mediums. Okay, so when the light passes through the window, it passes off, like it passes away and you see outside of the window. But when the light hits the mirror, what will happen? The light does not pass away, it will bounce back, or it will hit back. Okay, this bounce back of the light is called reflect or reflection of the light, and because of this you see yourself in the mirror. Okay, now next is the refract means bending of the light. What does it mean? That when the light travels from one medium to another medium, then it bend a little bit. For example, look at this picture. Light travels from the air into the water in this glass. When it travels from the air to the glass, in the water, what will happen? The light bend a little bit. Because of that, you will see this broken pencil. Not although the pencil is not broken, it's only because the light bend a little bit, or because of the refraction of light. The third term is the absorb. Absorb means take in. You all know that white light have many colors: red, green, violet, yellow, all the colors. Okay, what will happen when you see something, like when you see this apple red, what does it mean? It means when light hit this apple, all the colors of the light are absorbed, take in. Only color which does not take in is the red. That's why you see the red apple. Same, if you are seeing this pencil purple, what does it mean? All the light colors are absorbed by this, only the violet or the purple color does not absorb. That's why you are seeing this purple. Here yellow, it means here all the colors of the light are take in, only which color reflect or hit back? The yellow one. So you are seeing this yellow one, that is mean absorb. Shadow form when something blocks the light, means when you come in front of the light source, your shadow will form. Like here, who is in front of this light source? Apple. So here is the shadow of the apple. Heat, you all know heat is the transfer of energy from one place to another. Like your mom turn on the stove, put the saucepan, what will happen? The heat from the stove goes to the saucepan, and it will then heat up your food which you eat. So heat transfer from the stove to the saucepan, and then the food you eat. Next is the sound energy. It's simply the energy you hear. We hear the sound everywhere. The sound can be loud, soft, high, low. One thing to remember about the sound energy: sound always produce when something vibrate. Okay, like when you hit the drum, what will happen? The surface of the drum vibrate. Okay, and when it vibrate, you will hear the sound. The loud, soft, high and low sound are all because of this vibration of something. Like if it is if the vibration, it all depends upon the strength or how fast or slow the vibration is. We will discuss it in the next slide. Sound travel also in the form of the light. So properties of the sound are the volume and the pitch. Here I am going to discuss about the vibration, that if the vibration of is high or low, what will happen. For example, if you hit the drum, what will happen? That if you hit a drum, the drum vibration will occur. Okay, which means the surface of the drum start vibrating. And if the vibration is very fast, what will happen? The pitch will high. Vibration fast, pitch will high. and the wave of the sound will be like this. If the vibration is low, the pitch will be like this, the sound will be low. But volume is about the strength of the vibration. Strength of the vibration means how stronger or weaker the vibration is. If the vibrations are stronger, the volume will be high. If the vibrations are weaker, the volume will be low. So the volume of the sound depends upon the strength of the vibration, that how stronger or weaker the vibration of something, and pitch depends upon how fast or low something is. Last is the electrical energy. Electrical energy is the property of some particles that cause them to attract or repel. What is it? First, we all know that everything in the world is made up of matter. Matter like solid, liquid and gases, right? So the matter are solid, liquid and gases. You must have to remember or in your mind that matter, I told you in the class about the atoms, if you remember, but I will not go into detail because this is not related to your course. It will come in the higher grades. So here you must just know that matter, all the matters are made up of particles. Particles are small things, very, very, very small, that we cannot see with our eyes. All the matter are made up of particles, like balloon, hair, our skin, our laptop, everything is made up of matter that are made up of particles. Okay, so that particles, some of the particles attract each other and some repel each other, like pulls towards them or pulls away from them. This is because some particles have charge, the positive charge and the negative charge. For example, if you have balloon in the home, try this. Rub the balloon on your hairs. What will happen? Your hair, again it's a matter made up of particles. Hairs have positive and negative charge. When you rub the balloon on the head, what will happen? The negative charge this balloon will take from the hairs, and what will left over the hairs? The positive charge. And when you pull it away, your hair will move towards the balloon because the positive charge on the hairs attracted towards the negative charge on the balloon. And this movement of charge makes the current. Okay, what is the current? The current is the flow of the charge or movement of the electric charge is called electric current. And for moving the electric current, we must need some path where the electric current moves. So the path through which electric current flows or move is called circuit. Okay, where is the circuit? You will see from here the circuit, this is a circuit. Circuit means the path through which electric current move, and for the circuit we must need a source of energy. Here the source of energy is this battery. One part of the battery always have a negative charge and one part of the battery has a positive charge, and always the negative charge move towards the positive charge. This flow of the negative charge towards the positive charge is called, again the movement of negative to positive is the current. And for movement or flow of this negative charge to the positive charge, we must need some medium or something, and that thing is the wire. So we connect the wire to the battery and to the bulb. What will happen? The negative charge start moving towards the positive charge and the bulb will light up. So the movement of electric current is called electric current, and their movement cause the bulb to light up. There are two types of circuit. One is called the closed circuit and the other is called the open circuit. What is the difference between the closed circuit and the open circuit? Closed circuit is the complete path through which the electric current moves. There is no gap or no break in the closed circuit, but here, and it will light up the bulb. But if there is an open circuit, there is a gap or break, like over there lever is up, so this here the electric current or electric charge will not move completely. It will stop over here because there is a gap, and the light will not bulb will not light up. So open circuit when there is some break or the gap, and closed circuit is the complete circuit. There is no gap or the break. Last thing is conductor and the insulator. It's very easy. Anything through which electric charge move easily is called conductor, and anything through which electric charge does not move is called insulator. Like glass, plastic, oil, rubber, these are the example of insulator. Like if we put some rubber wire to the circuit, bulb will not light up because the rubber, plastic or glass wire does not allow the negative and the positive charge or the electric current to move, so bulb will not light up. These are called the insulator, through which the electric current or electric charge does not move, but through which electric current or electric charge move are called the conductors. For example, gold, seawater, salt water is also a conductor through which electric current or electric charge can move. Silver, copper, in our homes we all have the copper wires that are covered with the plastic. So copper let the electric current move, and our house will light up with the different lights. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video, inshallah.